How many times you felt like selfish if you put yourself first? How many times you said to yourself, it's selfish to think of me. It's selfish for me to put myself first and don't think at other people first. How many times you didn't allow yourself to do a certain thing, to say something, or don't say it, or say no to other people because you felt you had that, that little mind, like little voice in your, inside of you saying, it's selfish to do that. It's selfish to put yourself first. No, think of everybody else. What other people's gonna say about you? They're gonna reject you. They're gonna kick you out of this group. They're not gonna say good things about you. So many of these thoughts I had, and I still have sometime, when I think of what do I want? What do I really want to do in this life? And what do I want to do now, next? And not putting other people, prioritizing everybody around you. And don't get me wrong, it's important to think of the people around you. I'm not saying not to think of them. I'm not saying that don't, think of your kids and their, whatever they need, or think of your partner and whatever he or she needs. But don't make that a priority and a big gap between what they want and put their needs first and yourself. Most of the times, what we do, we leave ourselves at the bottom, literally just maybe to sleep, eat something, or not even do that, and maybe take a shower if I have time. And then the rest, and one day you burn out. One day you feel resentful for everything you did for everybody. The same I did. I did so many things for everybody, and then I started resenting people because they didn't appreciate me for what I was doing. I start feeling that I don't want to do it, or I start feeling obligated. Then I do it because I had a because behind it, because I have to do it, because I have to, because it's a must, because it's required. Not because I truly feel like I want to do this for someone. And I changed, not in a good way. But it's not your fault. Listen to me, it's not your fault. This has a deeper root than you think. For me, one was that if I don't put other people, prioritize other people, if I don't put people first, and I think at me last, then guess what? The biggest thought and the biggest fear was they're gonna reject me. So in the end, to be honest, it wasn't about them. It wasn't about prioritizing people. It wasn't about pleasing others. It was the fear behind it, was a fear, core fear of being rejected, not being loved, taking away the love I was seeking for. That was about. But I had to face that. Because let's be honest, most of us, when we do things because we feel like we need to do them, not because we really want to. Everything we do in our life has a meaning, and everything we decide to do in our life, it has a because behind it. When you come back to yourself and understand why you're doing what you're doing, the true why you're doing what you're doing, then you can do it just because. You don't have to have because that's what I love to do. Then you can serve others because you want to serve them, with no other meaning behind it. This is a big lesson for me, a huge lesson for me, to come back to ask myself when I'm about to do something, why do I do it? Do I do it because I feel like they want me to do that, or because I truly want it, because it gives me pleasure? I give you a simple thing. I clean the house because I love to do that. Because I feel good when I do that. I feel good when I look at my house and I see it organized and clean. Not because I have to do it, because people is going to come in my house and God forbid what they're going to think about me. Again, coming back to thinking about me. Because in the end, people pleasing and prioritizing others before you have nothing to do with other people. Has to do with you. and the why behind your why. Why do you do whatever you do? Why do you prioritize others and not prioritizing you? Whatever that is to you to come back to you and ask yourself, do I truly want to do this because it fulfills me, because I feel good about it, or because it's a need behind it? Because if I don't do this, people's gonna think bad about me. If I don't do this, then, you know, my kids or my husband or my partner or whatever, they're gonna be disappointed of me. If I don't do this, even if I don't want to do it, but I feel like I have to do it, then people around me, you know, friends, family, especially family, they're gonna take their love away from me. When you understand that, it's a game changer. And now you can start doing things and making decisions because you want to, because you really want to serve, help, do, not because of a deeper need that maybe hurt you and in the end will hurt the people around you as well, because that is felt, not just seen. So I'm sharing this with you because today I was doing something and I caught myself in the middle of it, that I was doing it because someone else is gonna say something, or they're not gonna like it, or they're gonna, so I decide to do this because I really want to. So I hope it helps you too. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support and your love. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, live your life like it's truly yours. Bye-bye.